Hello everyone. So I have prepared this comprehensive PDF on the commonly asked questions primarily for freshers in finance. If you're coming for roles such as equity research, assurance related roles, bit of accounting and finance related roles, or fundamental analyst, etc., credit analyst, it is very important to have a brief understanding of the main financial statements. So expect this question definitely if you are a fresher around the three financial statements: income statement, balance sheet, and the cash flow statement. Together they comprise of the total financial picture. So you should be aware of the fact that income statement is a flow concept. However, balance sheet is a stock concept. That is, income statement is prepared over a period of time. However, balance sheet is prepared at a point of time. Income statement is a statement which shows the company's revenue, expenses, profits over a period. The bottom line of an income statement is the profit for the year or the loss for the given financial year. Balance sheet is also called as a position statement. It displays a company's assets, liabilities, equity at a specific point of time. Cash flow statement talks about the liquidity and the profitability position of the business. It tracks the cash inflows and outflows and categorizes it in under the indirect method as cash flow from operating activities, investing and financing activities, and it helps analyze the liquidity. So these are the ways I want you all to answer, gain confidence on, and hence I have prepared this PDF, which talks about the difference between income and balance sheet. Again, as I said, income statement shows a company's performance over the year. Balance sheet is a snapshot of the financial position at a specific date. Income statement is a statement which is prepared over a period. However, balance sheet is prepared at a specific date. You can have the financials prepared half yearly, quarterly, or even annually. Annual financials are used for further analysis. However, quarterly updates of those financials should also be looked at for our financial analysis purposes. What is EBITDA? What is EBIT? What is revenue? What is EBIT, EBT, and profit after tax? These are terms, or these are, I would say, the components of the income statement that you all must be aware of. We all should know how EBITDA is different from EBIT. What does EBITDA comprise of? Does it include the non-cash expenses? Is it an operating item, etc.? So EBITDA stands for earnings before interest, tax, depreciation, and amortization. Again, it is calculated as, if we backtrack it from the net profit, then if we keep adding everything back to the net income, we arrive at the EBITDA level. For example, if we start from the revenue from operations, you all know and should know that we subtract the COGS, or the direct cost of inventory, from the revenue from operations to arrive at the gross profit. From the gross profit, the indirect expenses such as selling, general, and administrative expenses are deducted to arrive at the amount of EBITDA. From EBITDA, we further subtract the depreciation and amortization on the tangible and intangible assets to arrive at EBIT. EBIT is a metric which is of an operating nature. Similarly, EBITDA is of an operating nature. EBIT would inculcate the liabilities owed or the obligation owed to the third parties or to the debentures holders in the form of finance cost or interest. So interest needs to be deducted from EBIT, and then finally we subtract the tax rate or the corporate tax, which is a percentage of the EBT. Once the tax rate is deducted, we arrive at the net profit or the net income. And if we have to go from the net income back to the EBITDA, we keep adding everything we subtracted to arrive at EBITDA, right? So again, this is a comprehensive PDF that I created for all of you. I'll be happy to share this entire PDF. Let me know in the comment box your understanding and how you let me know in the comment box that how this PDF is going to help you in your career aspirations along with your email IDs, and I'll be happy to share the same with you. I have further talked about what is working capital. It is not simply the difference between current assets and current liabilities. It is important to understand working capital as being positive or negative, changes in working capital being cash flow or cash inflow or cash outflow. What is the difference between cash flow and profit? Again, profit is company's earnings after the interest, after the expenses found on the income statement of the company. However, cash flow is a liquidity statement which shows the movement of cash in and out of the business, which is found on the cash flow statement. So different types of cash flows, as I talked about, the indirect method, CFO, CFI, and CFF. High current ratio. Current ratio is a liquidity ratio, debt to equity ratio, again, leverage ratio, or it measures the financial leverage. Debt to equity is total debt upon shareholders' equity. So, how do you analyze a company's profitability? What are those margin ratios or profitability ratios? Negative cash flow indication, PE ratio, etc. Then we talked about various ratios in this PDF. How do you value a company? A bit on the valuation aspect also. Key metrics you look at when analyzing a company. General metrics, financial valuation, and industry specific. How do you calculate the free cash flow? What is WACC? Why is it important? The interest rate impact on the equity markets. What are some risks of investing in a stock, etc. So these are some of the questions on a basic level that I expect all of you to know as freshers in finance. So if you want to avail this particular PDF, let me know in the comments below. I'll be happy to share the PDF with you. And if you want to avail other interview related questions along with this material, then you can avail the digital product from my TopMate page by again clicking on the link in the description below. Thank you, and I hope to see you all in such further learning sessions in the future.